What's up, survivors? Seen Izax here, and welcome back to Gunloper. We are surviving the long dark with interloper weather, cranked up predator spawns, and I'm only allowed to use the unique weapon variants. It's the absolute perfect recipe for an epic failure, but we're gonna have a great time trying to survive. Grab a warm drink, settle in, and let's jump into the freezing cold. Okay, so last we left it, we did some hunting, got some bear, wolf, ptarmigan, made the improvised insulation and the improvised down bedroll. We've also got the furniture workbench, and we need to start getting more wood. Our goals, we're going to make it to Ash Canyon. We're going to head to the summit after that. Mainly, I want the backpack. I want the technical backpack. If I could spell today, that would be great. I mean, words are hard, y'all. And then we'll summit on the way back. And I also want in the Ash Canyon and woodworking tools. I want the woodworking tools from there because I want to repair the mountaineer's hut. So let's take stock of what we have. We finally have been able to maintain enough meat. I do have a 1% risk of intestinal parasites, so I need to be a little careful. Let's go ahead and eat this. I have 0 water. That is no bueno. I have 1 liter of water. That is not much more bueno. So, we got that. I have many wolf pelts. Let's see, there's 3. This one's almost cured. I'm tempted, but I know the first thing I do when I hit Ash Canyon, or when I hit Timberwolf Mountain, is I am going to the Mountaineer's Hut, and there's a guaranteed jacket or coat there. So I think I'm going to let that be. These aren't doing all that great. These are good. The vest is horrible, but I'm trying to let it be. We do have our couple more cured rabbit pelts. We have our rabbit mittens. I wasn't going to worry about the hat. Honestly, in the meantime, a secondary improvised insulation would not be a half bad idea. How many more feathers do I have? I have 1. I could get 1 more ptarmigan and I'd have enough. I have a singular cured maple sapling. What do I have for arrows? I have 7 regular and 11 fire hardened. So let's see. I don't think I have any down feathers in here. No. And actually, hold on. Let's leave that. I know I put some. Yeah. There. And just to keep things a little organized, I actually don't need any of these because I don't bring the rifle with me anymore. At least not right now. I do have my hacksaw, I have my hatchet and my knife. My bow is doing okay, my bedroll's brand new. We're all good there. I don't really think I need this much charcoal right now. I'm not going to do that much mapping. It's a couple kilos I just don't need to carry. I have a couple stems, which is good. Oh my gosh, 33 tinder plugs. What am I doing here? Oh my. Let's dump those. I do not need that many. There. That was a bit excessive there. Fire striker, some reclaimed, which I'm going to leave here because that is useful for crafting certain things. We are just going to, for now, I can dump it right here. Sticks I'll keep, matches I'll keep. Food, I'll grab some more on the way out. I've got my thermos. there. Okay, I think we are good. How good is my lantern? It is 0.17 liters, so not much, but it's some. Okay, so I am saying we head out. We are going to head to Timberwolf Mountain. The goal for today is, one, to have more than this food. I do believe it is a sunny day. Let's grab a couple bear steaks. I can light a fire with this. Okay, let's get a fire going just to get a... Oh, I just heard a wolf take down a bunny. That was a little far away. I apologize if you guys do hear something in the background as far as noise. I do have my fan going. It's quite warm, and one of the air conditioners in our camper is going out. For those that don't know, we are full-time RV. Okay, add fuel. Let's get that going for now. Okay, these are going to take... Oh, these are the small pieces. Okay, so I really don't even need to add much more. 28. We ought to be okay. I'm going to add one extra just so I can try to take a torch. And you know what? I should probably add enough to make a couple liters of water. So I'm going to grab... I'm going to grab some firewood here. I'll grab 2 fur. That should be enough because I need to make a couple liters of water for traveling. And we should be good. I did some messing around on the EQ of my microphone. I would appreciate if you guys let me know how it turns out, how it sounds. Okay, add that. Do I have teas? I finally have teas. Spent the last episode making several of them. Oh wow, I'm going to have a proper tea circle. I'm going to look like Zach playing the game. Oh my. Okay, I don't think I need to warm all of them up because I've only got one thermos and I plan on putting probably the rosehip ones in there. And give them all a little shake. There. Hot dog. Got these. There. Let's do a liter of water in each. Got an hour and 54. These are all good. I'm going, now that I know that's going to take about an hour, and it is a moderately warm day. I mean, it's -9. It's almost a tropical heat wave here in the Canadian North. Let's see if... Uh-oh. Am I smelly? I am. You know what? Come on. Come on at me, bro. Come on. Let's do this. Oh, you sucker. Chicken. Let's go over here. I want to chop it. If I see a big cedar limb or anything, I want to chop it down. I don't think I'm heavy. No, I'm actually quite light. Which is good, because once I start getting my bear coats, I'm going to be pretty darn heavy. Oh, we got some fur. This will be good. Replace what I just used. There we are. This will be good. We got some fur. We'll get back here. We'll do another thing of water. So I've got a few liters going with me. That wolf is gone. What are we at? -3. Oh my goodness. One more bat of improvised insulation and I would be on. How much we got on the fire? 53? Yeah, we could do another liter. There, let's run up in here. Put the fir firewood away. This will be good, because I need lots of fur for the bear hide bed. Not the bed roll, the actual bed. How much cloth do I have on me? I have 4. I will find cloth, because I'll be going through the dam and going into Pleasant Valley. Okay, get a little drink. Do I have anything I could be crafting? No, I do not need to do that. How am I on bandages? I am good. I guess, when in doubt, sharpen something. I like keeping my tools in tip-top shape. There we are. 18 minutes until boiled. You know what? How long would it take to chop down or chop up these wheels back here? Nope, too long. Never mind. Pick these up. Where am I hearing the crows? Okay. Thermos. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We have plenty of tea. Whoa! Where are you at? Oh, there you are. You come back for more? Where'd you go? Come on, buddy. Run away, run away. Okay, we're going to the dam via the river access. I should be good here. I do smell a little. I got 3 solid pieces of meat. So we should be okay. We've got our bedroll. We can sleep anywhere we need to. And we are good to go. I'm gonna try to avoid sprinting. It is mid-afternoon. I want to make it all the way to the Mountaineer's Hut. Now I'm gonna bypass most of Pleasant Valley. My plan is to beeline it straight for Ash Canyon, stopping very, very few times for anything, and then on the way back is when we will do our looting. Okay, get a few cattails. Road food is always a good idea. And after this, probably my next step, because we are getting near day 40. I think day 40, about halfway there. But day 40 should be when the trader becomes available. How many rocks do I have? I have 4. I'm good. But that should be when the trader becomes available. And I want to complete his tasks as much as I can, and my goal is to get as much salt from him. Because right now, until I hit level 5 cooking, I am very limited on what I can eat without running some kind of a risk. I can't eat low condition stuff without risking food poisoning, and I cannot eat predator meat too much without risking the intestinal parasites. Now, while I don't think it's that bad of an issue, I am concerned for it. I know there's plenty of sticks around here. There is a deer carcass. I would like to take advantage of the feathers. I've been making a lot of improvised arrows for ptarmigan hunting, so I'm using up a lot of the feathers I have. Let's drink a tea to warm back up. I'm not too cold, but I also don't like taking condition damage that much. But, as I said, I want to be able to trade for salt en masse so I could get the meat curing box, because to make it I need 10 kilos of salt, which you get the big bags from the trader pretty easily. Just fish and I think water is all it takes. But the other thing, what is over here? Would this by chance be one of the deer I shot? Or is this just a standard? There's a wolf over there. Is this just a standard deer carcass that's found? Might be. It is. I think it's just a regular deer carcass found. How am I on the, oh, I got 5 of them. I'm good. He smells me. Goodbye. I'm not worried about harvesting you right now. Maybe when you're back. I got several wolf hides curing right now. Actually, you know what? I need to check this thing anyways. But I could harvest his hide and drop it in one of the trailers, and that would be phenomenal. That way it would be pretty much cured by the time I got back. There's another rosehip tea. Ooh, rifle ammo. Love rifle ammo. A broken arrow, so it's another free arrowhead. And there we are. I'm going to actually harvest his hide. There, it only takes 36 minutes with the knife, and it helps level up carcass harvesting. I will drop it in one of the trailers, or in the dam, either way. I'm pretty sure all of my teas there are now cold. What about my thermos? It is still hot. Okay. So once I get the meat curing box, I can put any meat in there I want, and even if I'm not level 5, predator meat no longer has the risk of intestinal parasites, and the meat lasts a lot longer and weighs a lot less. Typically, the best bang for your buck as far as calories is concerned is putting rabbit meat in there, because you put a kilo of rabbit meat and it goes from giving you 400 calories to 900. And if you put a kilo of bear meat, it goes from giving you 1,000 calories to 900. But in either case, that kilo turns into a quarter of a kilo. So significantly less weight. Lots of feathers. I have not been to this guy. I saw birch bark. Where'd it go? I thought I saw it. Did I not? Maybe I did. Or I picked it up. I can't remember. So yeah, there's my reasoning for wanting that meat curing box so bad and so early. Because then I can have all of my meat in there curing and never have to worry about food poisoning or parasites again. Or at least never worry about parasites, but food poisoning will be a significantly lower risk. Now, there is often a wolf hiding around up here. Now, should I see a moose anywhere I'm going here, it's going down. I am desperate for that moose hide satchel right now. It would be great if I could come all the way back from Ash Canyon with both the backpack and moose hide satchel and max out my carrying capacity. There's often a wolf hiding right here that likes to jump scare me. Okay. Get a mushroom here. I cannot remember if I've been in here. I know I've been in the dam. I believe I have been here. Now, you know what I do want? I want this, because that is a lot of cloth. And if I take down one more ptarmigan, I am instantly making a second insulation. I have been in here. Getting a little on the hungry. That was my risk, 4%. Let's eat this one. As I've noticed, no matter how high the risk of parasites is, it goes away based on when you first got it. I've had instances where I would eat the bear meat and then 2 days later eat more bear meat, or a day later eat more bear meat, but then it instantly go away. Okay, I have 10 cloth. I think I'm good. Ooh. A locker I could not open. Nothing. Okay, to the dam. Now, just so I don't forget, I will be going all the way through the dam so I could get that cash, because I do believe I wound up getting the mementos. There we go. Select. Yes, the lockbox. So I'm gonna go grab it, see if there is something in there. Oh, never searched this guy. Feathers? 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 No feathers. Dude, you're useless. What's this? A practical gunsmithing book in the middle of a pipe. That's funny. That is hilarious right there. But I take a couple pieces of the chart. One piece, I'll take it. Okay, we have looted most of the dam. We are going to drop this wolf pelt. I do not have much lantern fuel. Obviously, I will welcome any more lantern fuel that comes across. Here we are, a couple lockers I have not opened yet, because I didn't have a pry bar. Free stick. Couple more lockers. Okay, heading on down. I'm tempted to strike a torch up and strike up a fire so I can get some more torches. How many of those do I have? 3. I'm okay for now. Okay. Ooh. done most of this, or at least if we haven't, I'll double check more of it on the way back. So I know the first thing I did when we spawned in this series was, since I spawned in Mystery Lake, I came straight to the dam to get Fawn's rifle. I wanted a weapon for defense. But yes, that is the door out. I am going to push through. Actually, it would save me lantern fuel to just leave here, go back in the other way. I want to open that lockbox. And I have decided that I will allow, if it's a Memento cache where I find a key and it has MREs in it, it'll be allowed. Finding MREs out in the wild, since I know they are not a traditional interloper spawn, I'm not going to allow it. But in here is where we found Fawn's rifle.
Take this food.
3 of them. Okay. That's a lot of food. Go ahead and eat most of one. It still has 385 calories. Wow. Do I have any cloth right here? There are a couple lockers in here, I know. I'm trying to save my lantern fuel. I do not have much of it. Oh, I never even searched the lockers. It'd be great to find a jerry can, but I know that's not going to happen. I want lots of cloth because I am meticulous about repairing my stuff. And there we go. Now we can see again. Other than that, we're good. Now we're going to head back to the door and head back out. Since I will be going through Thomson's Crossing, I may quickly step into the community hall just to see, one, I believe there is the other sweater in there, the festive sweater, which I'll probably grab because it is the equivalent of a thin wool sweater, which is the best sweater you can get on Interloper, and it is found on Interloper and Misery. I've played Misery, and in my Misery series I actually found that sweater. I go straight to Thomson's Crossing for that sweater and for the matches. Okay. Probably not much more over here for me to find. I think there might be some scrap metal around here. Oh, little box. Now pushing onward. We'll probably make it into Thomson's Crossing and sleep for the night there. Yes, Wolfies, I'm here. I have a little bit of stink on me. I'm pretty sure you smell me a little. Oh, hold up, let me journal. Hey, let's see, dam, entry, wolf, pelt. Ah! Holy crud. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Do not do that, Wolfie. Oh my goodness gracious. I heard something creeping up. Oh my goodness gracious. That scared the heck out of me. More jump scares. Never fun. But all part of the game when you're watching Seeing Izax.
Getting dark out.
I hit him! Apparently I hit him. He died in the struggle. You know what? You're making me angry. We are taking your hide. We are dropping it in the cave. And I will take all the feathers. I may have to take a little bit of time and do some more clothing repair. You know, at the rate I'm going with the wolf struggles and everything, I am tempted to go straight to black where I could get the dang body armor. I mean, Jiminy Christmas.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Oh, we're almost there. So, parasite risk, I do. Let's see if the rest of this MRE. Whew. Yeah, I could almost see why people prefer Interloper with a much lower spawn rate of wolves. Because this is ridiculous. I don't even remember Stalker being this bad. Okay. I'm going to have to light some torches to get to this transition cave. I know that. I do not have enough lantern fuel, which, as I was editing my last few episodes, I realized I left my lantern running while I spent 2 hours in-game sewing. And I was like, oh my gosh, how ridiculous was I, burning through all of my lantern fuel when I had a fire going right there. That was the worst part.
So cool. Just let me lay down for a bit.
This is too tempting. Oh, you're kidding me. They'll come right back. I mean, they're right here. They're kind of cornered. It's just too... I could not pass it up. They're right here. Where'd the other one go? There he is. Pegged him. Okay. We will harvest these guys right in here and drop their pelts. We're warming up anyways, so it's all good. And I could do this in the dark, so what's it matter? Here we go. 2 extra bunny hides that will most likely be cured by the time we make our way back here. Okay, let's do this. This. Journal this guy. Ah. Winding
I need to
river
drop something.
transition. Rabbit, hide, guts, wolf, pelt. Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh, and we will drop the rest of the bunnies. I don't need them. Free fur firewood, I will take it. All these cairns. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm heavy because I'm tired. I do want the coal. I'm going to be needing it. Let's see if we could push on to Thomson's Crossing. So, I got 3 torches. This should get me through. Gosh, it's been a while since I've actually been in this cave. Anything down here? I'm fighting every urge in my body to hit the shift key and start sprinting. A free bedroll, I will take it.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Dude, you had all this coal. What'd you do, starve to death? I want to basically, in the main base at camp office, I want to stage all 3 bedrolls. The traditional bedroll, the improvised down bedroll, and the bearskin bedroll. I just think it'd be cool. I'm sure it's been done 100 times, but I don't know if I've ever done it. Anything besides the cairn, anything back here? A little bit of reclaimed. Oh my gosh, how many of these cairns are in here? I know Mystery Lake was like the first region of the game, but dang. I used to not think sticks were this important or valuable, but after watching Zach, Devine, and Survivor Mike play it, I've realized they are a lot more valuable. Ooh, what's this? A deer hide. I'm going to have to... he'll be here when I get back. And now that I am playing with interloper weather, I didn't make a wrong turn, did I? Apparently I did. I will be using outdoor fires and coal a lot. Although since I did turn on the settled mind beat, I don't need to worry about cabin fever. That is, in my opinion, that is the worst affliction you can possibly get is cabin fever. Because to craft several items, like the bearskin bedroll, or to do any of the furniture crafting, it takes several hours. Like usually sometimes in the neighborhood of 2 whole days. As what with interloper gear and supplies, it takes 2 days to make a bear coat. I'm 42 pounds. If it weren't for the being so tired bit. And because I have enough food, I may just sleep up here right before the end of the cave. And I've certainly got enough sticks to strike a fire in the morning. Warm up my teas. How late is it? Yeah, I think we may do that. That'd probably be best. Otherwise, I'm going to be very slow going into Thomson's Crossing, and I don't want to do that. I'm already very slow because I'm overweight. Okay, we're going to stop right here. We're going to take a drink. And we're going to get 10 solid hours in. This will also help heal our condition from the wolf fight and everything else. There we are. We'll eat our venison. There we go. And our condition is much better. Let's get out of here. Let's head.
Too heavy.
How heavy am I? I'm not too bad. I'm good. We're going to head straight to Thomson's now. It is quite cold. -19. I don't see a bear. Now, the cougar is kind of over this way. If I go down by the pond, where in the Wintermute story mode that's where you go to catch the giant fish. I can't think of the name. I think it's Pensive Pond? No, that's Mystery Lake. I can't think of the name of the pond in this thing, or the lake they call it. But that's about where the cougar is, and I am not in any type of place, position, or desire right now to take on the cougar. I think I can push all the way through to the Thomson's Crossing. Listening very intently to that cougar. He's over in that direction, and there somewhere. I'm not worried about mollies. I'm not worried about the farmhouse or the barns or anything. One of these days, I don't know if anyone's tried it yet. I think I've seen people try to lure the bear where there's a moose spawn and the moose is out to see if the bear and the moose would do any fighting. I haven't seen anyone try to do that with the cougar, where they lure the bear to the cougar area. Because the cougar is supposed to be the alpha predator. Will the cougars... That's not the cougar, is it? No, I'd hear him before I'd see him like this. That's just a wolf.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
What are you doing, Wolfie? Oh, there's two. Come on. Ah, you kept dodging. Come on, get off me. I'm done with this. We are lighting the torch. Oh my goodness, I cannot. He kept dodging, he kept weaving and dodging and going back and forth, the sucker. I'm not bleeding, am I? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sprained ankle, pain, okay. Okay, light this other oh my gosh, this one's even worse. And the wolf keeps going that way. Let's do this. We are certainly going to start sprinting. Way up here. So I do not like how that happened. Oh my. That was just not good. And this is my last torch. Stupid wolves, I am down. I'm probably going to need to rest for a day or so in Thomson's Crossing to try to recover from this. Oh shoot, sprained ankle again. I don't care. I am healing that thing. Okay, I know I will not survive another wolf attack. I already know that. So I cannot miss if I have that happen again. That's what I get for trying to take the safe route. I hear him. I don't see him, but I certainly hear him. Let's get out of here. Let's get to Thomson's. Yep, he's over there. Okay. Almost there. And I don't think there's any more wolves. And unlike the story mode, there are no timber wolves in... Yeah, I'm out of here. There are no timber wolves in Thomson's Crossing. Gosh dang. He's just over that hill, I believe. This is what I get for trying to take the safe route. Is attacked by a wolf that kept dodging. Goodness gracious. You know, I thought we woke up from the cave in good shape. And we were one wolf fight away from not being in good shape. How awesome. Okay, no wolves here. We have sticks. I don't expect to find too much food inside the community center. I'd love to find some coffee. Okay, I see a deer there, so that makes me positive. It makes me feel positive that there's not really any wolves around. Until I saw that guy right there. How wonderful. I felt good about this. And then I didn't feel good about this. Now I know the hidden, prepper cache here in Pleasant Valley will not be one of the main 3 we look for the trader, because it's, spoiler alert, tune out for the next 10 seconds, it is the final bunker of the trader's storyline. Okay, tune back in, no more spoiler alerts. There's something dead over there. No. Where are you? Where are you? I do not see you. There you are. Oh, hypothermia is setting in. Okay.
I might have to drop some gear.
I am warming now. Yes, we are definitely going to sleep. Oh my. Revolver cartridge sitting right there. Whew. Great. Okay. Good deal. Ooh, what do we got? Polaroid. A worn urban parka. I will take it. It adds something. Okay, we are going to drink. I just filled up, so I shouldn't have done that. We're going to fill up on an MRE. And I am going to sleep for a few hours. Because I just got intestinal parasites as I went to sleep. Oh my gosh. And it's a blizzard. I had a low risk of 9% of intestinal parasites, and I got them as I went to sleep. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Yes, if you didn't know that, now you could just move that table. Now we have a blizzard outside, so we're certainly not going anywhere. And there is the festive sweater. So it does the same as the hockey jersey and weighs the same. Everything is the identical. So, and I already have a thin wool sweater. So if I did not already have the hockey jersey, I would definitely be wearing it. So intestinal parasites. You ate infected game meat and now have intestinal parasites. Recovery requires multiple daily treatments. You will continue to weaken until treatment has run its full course. Maximum 1 dose per day. So I don't even know if... I know it won't kill me, but it certainly won't let me heal at all anymore. So we're gonna probably be camping out here for a bit. Maybe once I get back to maybe half of my condition.
Is it food or?
I will then try making my way towards Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon. So let's see how well we could do this. Oh, there it is, the recipe. A light but satisfying stew made of vegetables fresh from the garden of Pleasant Valley. Rifle cartridge in the bucket. That makes sense. Anything in here? Salt. Got to check the upper cabinets.
Excellent.
A little orange soda, that'll be good. Accelerant. Wonderful. So I got the skillet, but no pot, even though I already have one. Okay. So here's what we're going to do.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
We are going to chop down some wood, and we are going to make a fire. Okay. We're going to use our fire striker. We're going to light it, and we are going to have some stuff. We're going to cook up some stuff. We're going to eat. We're going to hunker down, and I'm going to make as many birch bark teas as I possibly can. I want to stack them when I sleep next.
That did it.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's see, let's place this here. Okay, now I want to do that. Oh, hold up. Wrong thing. Let's heat it up there. Mainly because I want the can. And cooking it will level it up. Now, I do not have any birch bark. I have one piece. Okay. Do I have any birch bark tea? I do. Okay. I can prepare some rose hips. I thought I had more birch bark than that. Oh, hold up. I wanted to eat those. Okay, I'm not drinking that until I am really tired. Oh, it's still ruined. Okay, we're just gonna stack that there. I am not... So I just lit this for nothing then. Okay, let's harvest this. There. I guess while I got this going, water, water, water. Let's start repairing some stuff. I have lots of it. I have enough tea. I do not need any more. And let's repair this because it's almost broken.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
Okay, there you go, Mackenzie. Stop complaining. Let's repair this one more time. Okay, I'm trying to think of what I'm supposed to do, what I need to be doing here. Gosh, I'm barely gaining any traction with this. Okay.
Starting to weigh me down.
Yes, yes it is. And I have 8 liters of water. That's way more than I need. There. I can't repair in the dark. Is there anything else I could harvest? Anything else I could do? I'm not going to drop my, I'm not going to tear up this sweater. we'll harvest some cloth here. I'm trying to do something that'll tire me. Okay, because I want to sleep for a full 10 hours. I really just have to pass time. Oh, I could craft these. I probably ought to make a couple more bandages because of the sprains I kept having to fix. Nothing else there. And I think, other than sharpening this guy, I have no more I could really do. Let's see what this does. Hopefully I am okay to try to move on in the next day. There. I see it. Sharp ones. Oh, break this down for a stick. What else we got we could do here? I think that is it. Let's... I'm not healing. Oh, we got an Aurora. Oh. Let's not take dehydration damage. Why is this going down so slow now? Like, it is going down really slow. Okay, we're gonna drink this birch bark tea. Let's see, let's do this. This is a lot of calories, so we'll do it. Okay. It looked like we were actually healing there. I guess with the Aurora on, I could have started repairing some stuff. Okay, I did recover enough condition to justify moving on. Let's take another dose of antibiotics. Okay, and it's a blizzard out there, so we are going to repair up some more stuff. That's better. Let's repair our toque. That's better. Where to go? Okay, what else we got? I hate to do it, but I'm gonna repair these. Let's repair up these pants. Oh, that's what it means, since I won't be able to fully rest. Let's try that again. There, that is better. Oh, I need ptarmigan down to do that. I don't have any. Okay, I think I'm about as good as I'm gonna get as far as that. The blizzard has subsided. How much cloth do I now have? 7? I'll leave it in here. Okay, with this being the case, what happens if I eat this? I already have parasites. Can I get risk of parasites anymore? Doesn't look like it. Let's go. There we go. Did I eat it all? Almost.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Okay, we are going to the general store, and then we are pushing on to Timberwolf Mountain. And when we make it to the Mountaineer's Hut, we will call it an episode. That was just not the greatest setup there. Ooh, an energy drink. Okay, I'll spark up the lantern with this. Mainly because I know somewhere in here there are matches. Ooh, a sewing kit. I kind of need that. I used one up all the way. Oats. This is supposed to be a guaranteed matches spawn. I'll search all these.
Too much stuff to carry.
You'll be okay, Mac. Okay. There is supposed to be a guaranteed matches spawn in this store. I mean, it even exists on Misery. And it's not here? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I did tell a fib. I changed my mind on one thing. We are going to take a slight detour. One, I'm going to go back over here and drop some things off. But we're going to take a slight detour on the way to Timberwolf Mountain. I want to go by the cave that's by the little picnic area. Because in there is typically a... let's see here. There is typically a chance for the Spelunker's lantern to spawn.
Someone's gotta go.
We are going to drop a lot of this food out here. There. Okay, I think we're good there. I'm going to go take 1 liter of water and then we'll head back. Oh, yeah, we could drink water. I don't want to drink soda right now because I don't need the calories. Okay, so let's make our way over there. We are pretty well rested. I'm not worried about looting anything here. I may grab some cattails just because I'm getting low on any other type of food. What do we got down here? Now, there's often on Stalker a rifle in here, but it's not there, and even if it was, we would be ignoring it.
drop any of this gear.
You'll be okay, Mac. It's just the wind. We're walking into the wind, so it's going to take a bit. A couple things I do need to be mindful of on this area. As I reach the other side of this river and go up to the road, there is traditionally or typically a bear roaming up in that area. That is a bear path. Okay, so now I remember what the parasites does. Is it doesn't make you get tired faster like food poisoning or hypothermia does. What it does is it, over the course of 10 days, it lessens how much rest you can fill up on. It slowly decreases the fullness of your fatigue meter. Kind of like what misery does when you hit there's an affliction, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where it decreases the amount of time you could sleep to 7 hours max. It's like the opposite of settled mind. Typically along this route, it is pretty safe. Not a whole lot of wolves or predators. I'm gonna run a little bit, because I could rest in that cave.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
And I'm getting a little tired. Got a rabbit here. I'm gonna leave him be. I've got enough rabbit hides curing or cured. Hi, bunny. I don't want to tank too much cold damage. I'm afraid I'm going to have to. What is it outside? 14? One piece of coal and a fire would make me warm up pretty good.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
Which now that the sun's going down, it is going to start getting much colder. Okay, we may come over here and strike a fire just to warm up a little bit. There's plenty of sticks over here, and it would give me an opportunity to warm up my teas. Let's see, let's do that. I always like using the fire striker more than matches. Granted, all of them are finite, but I still like using the fire striker. Higher chance of fire succeeding.
Fire's life out here.
Yes, it is, Mac. Let's throw in a couple pieces of coal, 3 sticks. First aid. And where's that thermos? There we are. We're all warming up real nice now. There we go.
I need to drop something.
Okay, hypothermia risk is healed. Do I have anything I can cook? No. What am I going to put in my flask? I'm going to save these because those I will end up needing for, let's take a couple torches. That's a great one. Come on now. One. Oh, not that. And I think one more good one would be good. How about a good one? That's a good one. Okay. Whew. There we are. Warmed up. With the torch in hand, it feels like -4, so it's pretty warm. Pick up a few sticks. And we're almost to the Pleasant Valley Picnic Area Cave. We'll come across a bridge up here in a little bit. Hop down onto the frozen river again and make our way around. No bear, that's good. It'd be amazing to find the spelunker's lantern and finally start going through fuel a lot slower. And hopefully it has fuel in it. It would be terrible if it did not. So far, finding any other jerry cans has not been successful. Coming up to some broken down buildings, I'm not even going to worry about them. It would be nice if, just like in story mode in this Pleasant Valley Cave, you ended up with a free moosehide satchel, but that's not going to happen. I'd swear there is a place in regular survival where you do get a moosehide satchel. I don't know if it's only on Stalker or if it is there, but I swear there is a place, because I know on a couple of my Stalker runs that I've just played around with, I've ended up with 2 moosehide satchels, and I only ever make one. And in watching a lot of other content creators play, it seems Ash Canyon is almost more reliable now than Leak Inlet for a moose spawn. I've seen a couple of them where the moose spawns twice in the same run. That would be nice. As a long-term goal, I do want to make one of every animal clothing, at least. So even though I'll probably never wear it, I still want a wolf coat. I will want the moose hide parka, or whatever it's called, the moose hide cloak. Again, even though I doubt I ever wear it. Torch is about to go out. Make sure there's no bear. There we go. Moving on. May run a little bit, because like I said, I'm probably going to sleep in this cave. I don't have any more birch bark tea. So I don't know how well I will recover condition. And right now I'm not cold enough to justify drinking a tea to stay warm. certainly not losing condition. If I'm right. I know my bearings. Nope, there's nothing over there. I think I'm a little short. I know over here to the right is where the bear cave is. If there is a bear out, that's where it would sleep. But there's also a deer carcass right there. It's very tempting. It's like a booby trap. You want to go over there and get feathers and harvest the deer carcass for new players. And you start harvesting and boom, a bear is at your feet. It might also be farther up, I may be wrong. But here's that bridge. We're not going to go across. We're going to hop down this way. And we are heading over it now. Even on Misery, I've never seen any predators over this way at this picnic area. It's always rabbits. Which I'm not going to worry about harvesting or anything right now. I'm not going to worry about killing them. In my Misery run, this is actually the place I went. I kind of made a beeline because I know the first affliction you get in Misery is the one where it lessens your carry capacity. So like most players, I make a beeline straight for Ash Canyon to get the backpack and overcome that carry capacity loss. And then by the time you get done with it, you end up having well fed if you're able to keep enough food stores. But after playing it a few times, some for the channel, some for my own just to learn it, I've started to realize I think that's a mistake. Rushing Ash Canyon and rushing the summit it's possible, but it's also very risky. Here is our cave. I think it's Misty Falls picnic area is what it's called. Rabbit Grove, we got mushrooms, I've got plenty of teas. Survival hunting knife, illegal item. I really wish there was a way to only turn on the unique weapon variants. Just so I'll have something to do. Now, it's possible it spawns here. I don't know if kicking the baseline resource availability up so I could have the unique weapon variant spawn turns it on. But I've heard mixed answers, differing opinions on whether or not it spawns on traditional interloper anyways. I definitely want all the coal. Sadly, until I repair it, the Mountaineer's hut is nothing. Another bedroll. That is awesome. Did I keep that? I did. I should have. Oh, and another bow?
Never know.
But I can't use it. Found bows don't count. I have to make my own. Because in Interloper, you never find a fully crafted bow. That is part of the rules. If you want to check the rest of those rules, be sure to check out the description. It shows you what I can and cannot use and have. How many sticks do I have? Do I have enough? I'm at 30 sticks. I think I'll keep going. They are very useful in fires. How heavy am I? Oof. Getting up there. Well, let's do this. This lightens the load a little bit. There's no guarantee it's here. I just know almost every time I have found it, it's been in this area. And do the ever popular.
Feels like a lot of gear. Wet feet. My fingers feel numb.
There we are. There we are, warming up. Okay, tomato soup, a cup. Oh. Okay. I'm going to take those because I have heard mixed opinions. Are they allowed? No, they are not. According to the list, they are not. So, I've seen a couple runs where they did spawn, but they are not allowed. In traditional interloper fashion, when they do spawn, it is considered to be a bug. Okay, so, no Spelunker's lantern. Okay, let's take everything off. Oh, whoa, my jeans just come off.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Okay. Putting everything on backwards. There. Ah, where'd it go? Are you kidding me? I gotta light a match to find this thing. I'll take it for the stick. So, no Spelunker's lantern here. That is a bummer. Like we wasted a trip. There's a couple other places I'll have to look on where it possibly could spawn. But it's not very common any other places. I've almost always found it here, and I have a feeling if I don't find it here, I'm not going to find it at all. Okay, we're going to get back to the cave entrance. We're going to sleep through the night, maybe make a couple prepared reshis, get some more coal here. And then survivors, I'm afraid that's where we're going to have to call it, because I actually have a day job I've got to get to, and I wanted to get this recorded before I had to leave for that work. So let's get back in here. Here we go. We are almost there at the beginning of it. And I'm going to make a note to drop the excess bedrolls off in the bunker, prepper cache, next to the Timberwolf Mountain. But I just don't think I can make it there in time. And I'm pushing me getting to work. It's a 25-minute drive normally, but every time I leave, there's traffic, accidents, everything. So it ends up taking way longer. Okay, I did not have any more birch bark tea, I believe. I did not. Okay, is there anything I can make? I can make some reshis. Okay, I think I'm good. I can't... This is gonna drive me nuts. I prefer the hockey jersey on the outside and the sweater on the inside. Let's sleep for 10. Okay. And take our daily dose of antibiotics. Down to 7 doses left. Let's do a 1-hour pastime just to get that save. Well, survivors, looking out into the cave opening, we made it. We survived. We survived another one. Barely, I mean barely, with wolf attacks, but we made it. Thank you guys so much for watching and for building such an awesome community here. If you're enjoying the Gunloper challenge, make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment letting me know what your ridiculous mistakes you think I'll make are next. This is Izax signing off, and as always, God bless.